No, that's wrong thing.
That's not how it starts, is it?
No, that's another film.
Is it?
Yeah.
Should we go with the film we're doing today?
Yes.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Oh no, it's past Christmas. Happy New Year.
Hope
Woo.
Christmas was good.
I was going to do a Christmas dun dun, but it's not. It's not Christmas. So
That sounds like dun 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 dun, which is not that.
I don't even know what you're on about.
Dun 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 dun. What is that? Dun 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 dun. What is that? What is that?
Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my god, what are we doing?
Jack Sparrow Christmas special.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Jack Sparrow.
Hope Christmas was good.
Welcome to the Caribbean.
Welcome back to Not So Real for 2023. I hope you have enjoyed your break from us.
Yeah.
It's like I'm therapy.
Hope you've had fun. Now we're back.
Now we're back. We are talking today about the idea of why are we obsessed with bringing back mammoths?
Yeah, like it's a bit
everywhere, isn't it?
It's a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jack. I've seen it a lot over just everywhere, and I don't like it.
I don't get why. Like it's a news article, isn't it? I don't get why we've suddenly gone. You know what would be a good idea?
Let's bring back a mammoth.
Bring back mammoths. Like where the fuck are we going to put them?
But this is the thing. They've been doing this for years. They've been trying to bring back just everything for years, like mammoths, dodo birds. Like,
see, this for me is I mean, it's a big question anyway. But my biggest question is, what's the we are talking about a world where we want electric cars and giant elephants in the same. It doesn't go hand in hand.
Would you?
Do you know?
So,
we can have like a flying car.
So you've gone to Ford, right? And they're like, yeah. So do you want a new electric car, or do you want to ride a mammoth?
Well, it's almost like this brand new electric car comes with auto mammoth detecting signals, so you won't park it on top of a mammoth. And you're like, well, I don't really need to.
You can't really park it on top of a mammoth.
Hey, you don't fucking know about these. How big are the mammoths going to be, right? But the thing is, you would have to put them somewhere cold, like northern Siberia is one of the options. In Europe, Alaska or Canada. So it could be a good tourist attraction.
Wait, Canada's in Europe?
No, these are just fucking
northern
northern Siberia, Europe.
I thought
Alaska,
you were saying Canada was in Europe. You're
Canada.
really stressing me out there. I don't know my geography.
It's a bit far away to be in Europe, mate.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but
tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Just to say, I think the mammoths definitely. Yeah. What about Iceland? Or they were in the Antarctic at one point, weren't they?
Oh, this is what I was.
Didn't they find them?
Weren't they in the Arctic?
I swear
let's look this up before we get this wrong.
Right. I swear they found one, and that's why they're trying to clone them. Right, here's a little bit of I say clone them. Here's the inside information. If you're going to bring them back, you have to have their cells and then obviously take them out and then obviously put it in a test tube thing and then clone them, sort of.
Yeah, you have to find a good set of DNA.
Yeah.
You can't just find a mammoth fossil.
Have we explained this is based off Jurassic Park as well?
I think you would have gathered that. Right.
Sorry, so if you're coming into this podcast,
you have no idea what we're talking
you're like,
about.
what the fuck are we doing?
It's all about films.
It's about films.
We should probably state that.
This is the concept of it. So
we're talking
have
about
fun
films
with that.
And mammoths. Bringing back mammoths, it's the same process they use in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World to bring back the dinosaurs. On that, it's the Arctic tundra. There we go. That's where we've found. That's where mammoths are from. But we found the DNA in Siberia. In the Siberia permafrost that is more than 1 million years old, we managed to discover the oldest genomic evidence recovered which has the evolutionary history of woolly mammoths and Columbian mammoths.
But then again, for any of this, Jack, you've got to, I swear, get their cells. So was it Siberia, did you just say?
In Siberia.
So did they just find a frozen woolly mammoth?
They found a fossil.
Like a full one. No, I don't mean a fossil. I mean like a full one.
You think somewhere in a glacier there is just a mammoth fucking stuck?
Of course there is.
Help! Get me out!
I actually genuinely think it's not just mammoths. There've got to be other animals that are completely frozen, and they're just because I swear there was one with a mammoth, and that's why they were thinking about bringing it back because they need cells. They need actual blood tissue cells and stuff to bring these things back. I swear, because think about Jurassic Park, right? So,
it says fossil.
Yeah, same thing, right? It's similar. You can do it either way. The way I'm talking about is the cloning way,
right?
If you know about this,
surely.
So
surely. if you've got a whole mammoth frozen in ice, that's just cryogenic chamber 101.
Yes, but it'd be dead.
Right.
Because it's frozen and the heart's frozen and it's dead, but the body's been preserved.
Have you heard of a little electric jolt?
It's been like 10,000 years. I don't think a fucking one of those electric things from the ambulance is going to... Defibrillator. You're not going to get a defibrillator on a fucking mammoth, are you?
It works on my granddad. He was all right, you know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. But your granddad's not a mammoth. I thought that I'd just point that one out, right? He's not 10,000 years frozen.
He isn't, but he could be.
But,
the way that he moves.
He's not, right? Just to clarify, they're not going to go, like a random ambulance pulls up and goes, oh, it's another mammoth. Clear. Then it just wakes up and fucking trots off. It's not going to do that. So... But yeah, that's one way they can probably bring them back, because obviously that's sort of what they did in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
They had the amber with the mosquitoes with the blood, didn't they?
Yeah, but they have to mix genomes, so they're going to have to... They apparently have to mix what is left, what they can find left of the mammoth DNA.
Yeah.
And then they've got to mix it with, like, African elephant DNA.
Yeah, because that's probably
to make a
closest,
hybrid.
right, to its species.
But it isn't going to be an actual mammoth. It's going to look like an elephant, but survive mammoth conditions. Because they potentially won't put the hair on it. So it's just going to be a giant elephant walking around.
That'd be pretty cool.
But we've got elephants, so what's the point?
A giant one's even cooler.
Elephants are big anyway! How big of an elephant do you want before you go, that's enough?
I'll be honest. I don't think there's a point in bringing back mammoths, apart from the point of actually saying we've brought back a mammoth.
It's more like bragging rights for Elon Musk.
Yeah, it really is. It's that sort of like case.
And you would need two. So you wouldn't just
to mate, exactly.
One. Yeah,
but then once
two.
That's mated, you're not gonna like. What you're gonna make the fucking things mate? The kid, like if they're multiple. I mean, do you get what I'm saying to you?
Humans wouldn't.
Mammoth incest.
I don't think they.
Please don't make that into a film.
No.
Oh no! Why have we come down to this sort of fucking place?
I don't think mammoths have rules against that.
I don't,
or even social concepts that prevent that.
Well, maybe the scientists that make them should have a moral conscience not to let this happen.
Just split them all apart.
Yeah, maybe. But something I do want to tell you though. So I was doing some wacky research about like obviously preserving and obviously mammoths and stuff. It's not actually to do with mammoths. I don't know why I said that, but still, basically with the preservation, right? There's something called a frozen zoo. It's in America, right?
Is this a real thing?
Yeah, this is a real thing. Like you can see it. It was like if you go on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. BBC and all that. So you know, and basically it was made in the 70s, but it was like they had animals like tigers or like bears and stuff that are kind of going extinct now or are extinct now. They've got cells from them from the 70s and stuff, and they've obviously put them into like a cryogenic sort of freezing sort of thing, and these living cells actually been like sort of frozen sort of sense until the technology later on for us to like basically clone them and come like get them back. You know, like Dolly. I think it's called Dolly the sheep.
Dolly the sheep.
You know, Dolly the sheep. What they did with the cells, they put it in like the same animal, and they basically cloned itself.
Yeah.
And obviously, Dolly popped out, and it was the same Dolly. Didn't last long, but sorry, Dolly. So in the 70s, the guy was like, "Oh yeah, like I think this might be a good idea because for the future." And obviously,
so there's a frozen zoo.
There's a frozen zoo that has loads of different DNA and like cell samples of animals, and some endangered animals as well.
Does this not really sound like the beginning of Jurassic Park?
Yes, this is exactly what I was going to talk to you about.
But
this sound so similar?
Wouldn't it be cool though? Wouldn't it be cool when you think about it?
No.
If they made a Netflix series about it. Like how amazing would that be? Because Jurassic Park, you look at it and you look at the VFX and you're
what
like,
do you mean, like the
real one?
The real one,
but at a time where they could show you, like, right, this is how we digitally design a mammoth, and they get the DNA out from the frozen zoo, and then they blow it up and they put all the right genomes in, and then you light up the DNA and a mammoth is made, and then you go, right, we're going to put that into that kangaroo. And that kangaroo is going to lay a mammoth. And then you can watch it grow, and you can kind of go, right, that's science. Like, how amazing would that be?
From a scientific point of view, like, I would love to see it, and I think everyone else would. But from a normal point of view, and like my sort of like head, like my brain is saying to me, "Oh my god, this is so wrong." I think because of the films have put us against it because the films have said this is so dangerous and how wrong it can go. And it's so true, though. It could go so wrong.
Yeah, but could it go so wrong? Because they fucking erect T-Rexes, and we're looking at...
Sorry, what? They erect T-Rexes?
They erect T-Rexes.
They erect T-Rexes. They put on some T-Rex porn on, and...
Wrong kind of erects there, Lee. There's two different erects.
Hi-oh!
Two different erects.
Oh, sorry. My mind goes places.
They make... It's a big old erection, isn't it?
And it's funny because they've got small hands, so how are they going to... They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing about it. Oh, dear.
But they make T-Rexes, which are dangerous creatures which bite humans and kill things, right?
Yeah.
A woolly mammoth, like, as long as you put it back in the Arctic, put it in the Arctic tundra with the other woolly mammoths, let those, I mean, with the ice caps falling apart, they'll be swimming in no time.
They'll probably drown. They're probably so heavy because of they're like fur and stuff. They'll just fucking drown.
Let's just imagine the Arctic is fine.
Imagine global warming doesn't exist.
All right? Just for the next 20 seconds.
All the dinosaurs back.
We bring them all back, right? But only the friendly ones. No. So we have the mammoths. We let them do their things. If we don't mess with their ecosystem, they could survive. But they're gonna have what do mammoths eat?
I don't even know. Well, it's maybe seals and stuff. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think out there because obviously polar bears like hunt for seals and stuff. But obviously they
eat plants. They're fucked.
But they eat plants.
Yeah, if they go into the Arctic, they're fucked.
No, they don't eat plants.
What do we eat in winter?
Plants.
Oh no, they can find dirt across the Arctic that the Ice Age megafauna primarily ate as a richer class of plants called forbs. So frozen plants. They can eat frozen plants. So there are plants on the Arctic apparently in the Ice Age. Have we got them now?
So mammoths are like vegetarians.
Yeah, they were herbivores.
Oh no! Wonder why they went extinct. Do you know what I mean? You don't see polar bears extinct. They're fucking feeding off the seals. Mammoths are fucking trying to find frozen plants. They're fucked. Wonder why they went extinct.
There's no actual reason why they went extinct. We are caught between thinking there was too many of them or climate change.
Do you think a mammoth would taste quite nice?
No, it doesn't look nice. Look at it.
I bet you any money the rich are like listening. If anyone that's rich, like really, really, really rich, is listening to this going, if we brought back mammoths, would you eat it? They're all going, fuck yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, it's like an expensive piece of meat.
Like caviar. It's disgusting as fuck, but we'll eat it.
Probably, I don't know, I'd give it a go.
See, I think mammoths are they are going to be the gateway drug.
What from eating them?
They're going to be the gateway.
People are addicted to eating mammoths. They're extinct again because they're so nice. Hungry. That's why they went extinct. The cavemen started eating them all.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
It's definitely it.
I think they're going to get... I think it's more of a case of if they bring back mammoths, I reckon they'll go on a rampage, right? And they'll be like, what about the saber-toothed tiger? You know, that was right at the time. We bring that one back. And what they'll do is they'll forget that they could bring back something like the Arctic ground squirrel, a nice thing, and bring back a giant bear, and be like, oh, the Arctic bear is back. And you'll just make a creature that can kill us.
Yeah, the thing is, like, there's a lot of creatures out there that can kill us already, but these things are, like, bigger and a lot more scarier, and they can do a lot more damage. Do you know what I mean? Like a saber-tooth is like, I swear, huge compared to like a normal tiger.
Yeah, ridiculously huge.
And they're like massive. Like I think it's all just for the name of bringing it back more than anything, because they're like, you can bring back that squirrel thing or whatever you're fucking on about, right? You can bring that back, but I've never heard of it, so I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, bring it back. Who gives a fuck? But then you put in the headlines, oh yeah, I'm bringing back a saber-tooth, like I'm gonna bring it back to life. Everyone's like, whoa, saber-tooth. Well, we know that one. Wow, crazy.
We mention this because the company that are bringing back the mammoths need donations.
Is this the same one that got donations from like Chris Hemsworth?
Did he donate?
I think so, yeah.
What a legend. What an absolute legend.
The four, one and only, was like, yeah,
I'm going to help.
I'll bring back mammoths. I'll make a donation.
Finally, a worthy opponent to my hammer. So the company is called what? Colossal?
Yes, I think it is. Don't like twins. Something to do with twins or something that run it, or something like that.
Two twins, and they have managed to raise £15 million to erect a mammoth.
You just can't use that word. It's just not nice.
Well, they are going to erect a mammoth.
But yeah, okay. But 15 mil, that's a lot.
It's a lot for them to also say it will look like an elephant.
Do you know what they're going to do, right? They've just taken that 15 mil. They've spent 500,000 on going to Africa, buying an elephant, all right, and getting a rug from like Carpet Right, putting it on top. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it. It come out a little bit smaller. Ignore that it says on there the fucking elephants from Africa. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know the tag's on his foot saying it, but don't worry about it, okay? This elephant is definitely a mammoth, for sure. What's that? The carpet's falling off his head? No, definitely not.
Oh God.
That'd be a way that I bet you any money that's what they're going to do. Just steal money. They've stolen everyone's money. How could they?
That 15 million really is going on a brand new company.
Did you say 50 or 15?
15.
50. Oh, I thought you said 50.
What could
50 would be too much. 15 is a nice number, but
15 mil for one, you need 30 for two. That's 30 to make.
Oh my God, yeah,
2 mammoths.
But the thing is, they've spent 15 million raising it, like raising the money up, right? But they still haven't got the mammoth, have they? So it's probably going to take even more. How much more money do they probably need to make this mammoth?
I reckon it's about 40. I reckon 40 mil and we'll have a mammoth.
I think it's a waste of time. I think I agree with you, Jack. I think it is just like a hairy elephant. And
of all the things right now to spend 15 mil on, getting a dead creature back that we don't really need.
No.
It's not really, aren't we going to help?
Let alone making a park.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like...
Siberia is a good place to start, so we'll just put them all there.
Well, Siberia have their own mammoth park. Fucking just mammoths running about.
It would be good for tourism. This is the only benefit that I can see. It would be good for tourism. You can send people to go and see a mammoth.
I see the good and the bad, right? I see the good in the fact of, again, like you said, if it's like in Siberia, it'll bring tourism to Siberia, the country in general, and it'll generate like wealth. I think as well, they're not aggressive animals, so like
I think they might be if you piss them off.
Yeah, probably, but I mean like eating wise, they're herbivores, like you just said. So I think being herbivores, it's not like they've got like sort of a bit of an itch for humans, and they're going to come and eat us if a zookeeper comes out or something.
No,
you know.
Oh, do you know what they could? Do you know in the UK where you can drive through like a monkey habitat and they come play with your car? Imagine doing that with a mammoth.
I feel like the mammoth would just like just run into your car and flip it over. Like you'd need to be in like one of those like Jurassic World with those gyro balls.
Oh no, I see like a Hummer.
A Hummer?
Let's go with a Hummer.
You think that's going to be enough? I feel like it just fucking run it over. I feel like the mammoth would just be like, and it would just literally like flip over the car.
What an experience!
What an experience!
Once in a lifetime.
So, what happened with you, Jack? Did you have a nice time with your family going to see the mammoth zoo? Yeah, well, we got flipped up in the air about 7 times, nearly died, but what an experience!
What an experience! I'd pay for that. I actually would.
You want to get paid to get flipped in the air 7 times?
I would pay. I would pay an amazing amount of money if that was their thing.
Fucking hell, you're mental. Talking about like animals and stuff and like zoos and everything else, like, so I was at the zoo the other day. I'm not a big fan of zoos, just to clarify.
Why?
I know they're just boring.
Animals behind glass.
It's just boring. I just think they're boring just to start with.
Jurassic Park's a zoo.
Yeah, and I'd probably think that was boring too if that was real. So here we are. But I was sitting there thinking, do you know what? Like talking about like extinction and things going out or whatever. So if there was an animal that you can think of right now, like in the zoo or just any animal in general that just went extinct, you'd be a bit like, oh, I don't really care.
Oh, that's harsh.
Do you get what I mean? Like no offense, right? No offense to the animal I'm going to say right now, because I had a thought about this, but giraffes. Give me an explanation what they do. They don't do anything. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they just, like, you go to
a giraffe.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like, what animal hunts a giraffe? Hyenas? Wolves?
It's not like they're camouflage. Like, look at them. They're like fucking, like, I don't know. They're like yellow and
They do
brown.
camouflage, don't they?
No. Like,
every animal's got a camouflage.
I swear they're like in, like, you know, they're like fucking safari lands or whatever, and it's all green and shit. You can't camouflage in green with like fucking yellow and brown. And as well, like, it looks like you're not going to see them with their fucking neck. The neck's fucking like 20 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the grass. We can see, mate. We can see.
They're gonna be like eating some grass or some shit, like eat some leaves on top, right? And then like the lion's just looking up, like, yeah, your dinner, yeah, you eat that, right? Yeah, go on, run. And like, we see them run as well. They're like fucking, it's like a chair leg, like a chair. It's like a dining room chair, right? It's like watching a dining room chair run. That's what it looks like. Just imagine a dining room chair facing the other way with a long neck, the 4 little legs running. Like, I just don't think they exist. Like, sorry, I don't think they should exist. They're just weird fucking animals. Sorry, but and they've got really weird tongues as well, haven't they?
What?
Have you ever fed a giraffe?
No, they're just nobody really has fed a giraffe. Have you fed a giraffe?
At a zoo, yes.
Okay, I mean, I haven't tried to. They look actually scare me a bit.
See, this is what I'm saying.
They're quite tall.
There we go. So do you agree? Do you agree? Should we agree together to get rid of giraffes?
Are we gonna? We're gonna annihilate a species.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, fine. Like, if the giraffes went extinct and then people went, a giraffe has gone like on the news, BBC News was like, news just in, giraffes have gone extinct. I would not give a fuck. I just genuinely wouldn't.
I think I wouldn't care if cats went tomorrow.
I'm not a cat fan either, so I can agree on that.
I think you either
like some are okay, but like 95% of cats are just vicious.
Yeah, but they don't.
And they just don't care.
Like cats are pets, right? I'm not talking lions and shit. I'm talking like the little domestic cats. They're little shits, but they don't care. No. They do not care about you. You spend all this time and money and affection loving a cat. And you're like, he does love me. He scratches me for fun. No, he fucks off in the morning. He's literally like, peace out, motherfuckers, and walks out the door. Do you know what,
like, this is actually a little bit of fact about cats, but some cats just leave, obviously, you know, because you let them outside and they're going and they come back. But some cats find other homes, prefer it to stay there, and then they will not come back to your home.
Oh, I would imagine
some of them have no loyalty. See, with a mammoth, if a mammoth did that, you'd know where it's gone because it's fucking huge.
If a giraffe did that,
if a giraffe did that, you'd see a fucking
fucking window. There he is, found him. He's in Freyers down the road. Do you want to get him? Oh, you fucking keep him.
Yeah, fucking keep him. If it's a giraffe, fucking keep it.
I don't think anything bothers me less than the extinction of cats. The annihilation of cats would do the world wonders because dogs are superior.
Oh, that's a bold claim.
I'm just saying how it is.
I'm just saying how it is.
This is a podcast of truths. Dogs are superior. Cats are unloyal manipulators. Because when they want you, they want you. They come and they purr, they sit there, they get stroked. When they don't want you, they fuck off. And I'm not about that life. You're either here for the good time, the long time, or you're not here at all.
See, dogs are always happy to see you. Anytime you walk through the door, bark, 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 and another bark. See, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to have to agree with you. Like, dogs are just better.
Dogs are just better.
Or just get a pet mammoth.
Or get a pet mammoth.
I would like a pet mammoth.
Cost you
15 million.
You want a pet mammoth?
Oh, my days.
I think that draws us to a close.
I think it does. Fucking hell.
How mad is it, though, that the same science in Jurassic Park is being used right now to bring back what is essentially... I mean, it is a dinosaur, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a dinosaur like you know what a dinosaur looks like.
Yeah.
But it's a dinosaur of a creature.
It's from that time as well. So it does count. It does count.
It is. And it interests me enough that if they were going to release like a series of how we erected a mammoth, I think I'd watch.
It will be in Serbian. So how is your like Serbian? Is it good?
I'm just here for the furry guy. I won't lie.
You're going to put the subtitles on. If they do a documentary underneath, it's all in Serbian. You just read it underneath. You'll be fine.
Pretty much. Thank you so much for listening. Episode 1 done.
Yeah, episode 1.
Looking good. More episodes of Not So Real, but every other week is going to be a main one. But every single week there's going to be one.
There we go. So Jack, just to clarify, I did that so you could lead into that. By the way, did you see that? Yeah, there we go. See.
So for the first time ever on this podcast, we can say, see you next week.